Ian back again. Today, we're out of the garden and into the kitchen. And if you're a lot like me, you love harvesting vegetables, but sometimes it sits in your fridge and you don't know what to do with it. I'm going to show you a very easy way today how to change 9 of those vegetables and put them into a nice, hearty, rustic vegetable soup. So let's do it. This soup is great because you can either eat it fresh, you can have it for your supper, you can pack it for lunches, but also just cool it, put it in the freezer, pull it out on a nice cold winter day. It's a great soup any time of the year. So what we're gonna need for the soup: onions, celery, leeks, carrots, peppers, potatoes, tomatoes, zucchini, and garlic. And to go ahead and bulk it up, I'm gonna go ahead and add in chickpeas, a whole can, and add in 6 cups of chicken broth. You can also substitute vegetable broth, works completely just the same. Let's get into it. So first up, we're gonna gather all our ingredients. All right, we're gonna start with a large pot over medium heat and add in oil of your choice. It could be any oil you want. I'm using avocado oil today, but coconut oil, vegetable oil, olive oil, all works nicely for this. So I'm gonna start with roughly chop the onions, celery, and carrots. You're looking for a rough, rustic chop to this. You want something that's about bite size. You don't have to get fancy with it, just chop it up, throw it in the pot. I'm gonna go ahead and roughly chop the beans and peppers. Remember to remove the bean stem. Then we're gonna go ahead and cut the zucchini into smaller bite-sized pieces. Thinly slice that garlic and throw it in as well. On medium heat, give it a saute for about 5 minutes. Vegetables all looking soft and been melded together. You don't want anything to be browning or cooking on an intense high heat for this. Next, I'm gonna add in my 6 cups of chicken broth or veg broth, your choice. For this one, I'm using a homemade chicken broth. So if you wanna see that video, I'll just put up in the top right-hand corner. So after we have the chicken broth in, I'm gonna go ahead and add in diced tomatoes and diced potatoes. Tomatoes, potatoes, tomato, tomato, potato, potato, I don't care. Throw it in, but you wanna put the tomatoes in after you have your broth in. And then from there, you're gonna let it simmer for an additional 10 minutes. Once you have your chicken broth in, go ahead and crack open a tin of chickpeas and go ahead and dump it in your soup. I'm gonna collect fresh thyme and sage, bundle it together a piece of string just so it's easy to fish out later. Go ahead, mix it into your soup. Let that simmer for 10 minutes. Once that 10 minutes is up, I'm gonna go ahead and season with salt and pepper and a bit of garlic powder. To bump up that flavor profile of the soup, I'm gonna go ahead and add in fresh basil. Just go ahead and roughly chop it, sprinkle over top, and then last but not least, I'll finish it off with a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. The soup is great, it's fast, it's gonna take you 20 minutes to make it. It's gonna use up all those veggies in your fridge. I hope you enjoy. I'll see you on the next one.